Please like and subscribe. It helps support the channel. It don't cost nothing. Watch to the end. Share with a friend.
Reporting for duty, Commander. Reporting for duty, Commander. Drop your weapons. Fight for the Empire. Reporting for duty, Commander.
I'm being cruel to the Empire. Welcome to Marcus Max Hawaii, the channel. Just a late night editing. So look for the third part of the earlier part of this. You gotta do time limit. This is gonna too. So anyways, yeah, the president said, I don't have a mask right here. They're all over there. I got plenty of them. Oh, he announced you could, if you're fully vaccinated, you can take off your mask.
Trooper standing by.
Yay, except not in Hawaii. That's right. It's susceptible to local rules, recommendations, what do you want to call them? Mandate by the governor. So the governor said no. President said yes. Governor said no. And this is, yeah, that's right. Newspaper. Yeah, this is where we look at what's inside the newspaper. And just because, I don't know, it's still made of the paper, it's a little light. And it's like it's the forgotten thing of news. You know, the news can be really good, but you just, there's certain, like, it's like Vegemite, it's an adult acquired taste. But here's the newspaper headline. Okay, that's probably enough. Alright, and what does it say? Of course it says, everybody else gets to take their mask off, but us in Hawaii is not fair. Now, actually, it's just a CDC recommendation. That's what they got. So the latest science has the CDC make official CDC announcements, which are the guidelines for what people freaking do. And the federal government said, okay, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask outdoors, indoors, in small groups, except for, like, you know, you start getting where it's like indoor pack, you know, airports, you know, that kind of things of that nature. Yeah, you've been to the movies and shit, right? That sort of thing. But basically, and here's the reason for it. Transmissibility, the connectiveness rate. So if it's like one little, you know, it doesn't transfer like this. Oh, one little COVID virus goes boop, 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 and you're infected. It develops in the person who got infected. It develops a certain boiling point, a certain, and then the person's breath has enough contagions in it where they are infectious. So when you get the vaccine, it doesn't ever get to that boiling point no more. So basically, you get your vaccines and you're not really contagious. You're not a carrier either. And it supposedly works with the variants too, so that's good news. So look at the good news and keep your mask on and shut the... Hello. Draw a smiley face on your mask. Whatever. What do you think this is? But here they are, walking around like they did something important. There's a picture of the governor. He's the one who said you can't take your mask off. So all the businesses are like, Meanwhile, back in the day, 1985. Let's really go through this. Ching patiently waits to dismount a camel at 50th State Fair, after which is being held for the sacrifice. Oh, that's how they get rid of Kea. Hey, Kea, sit on this camel. Come on, let's ditch her. 1985. Makes sense. I think in the 80s. Ditch the kid. Ground forces. So yeah, Israel's sending ground forces into the Gaza Strip. People in Gaza, they're like doing, just take Gaza Strip and take it back. Just crunch that thing forever. Wipe it off the map. Ooh. I don't know. That's not exactly Armageddon, but close. And the numbers for new cases is deep on the inside because they're lower. It's like 76 new cases total, 49 new cases on Oahu. Doesn't even show connectivity rate. And there's this and that, and I don't know if there's anything. The fuel pipeline, of course you heard about that. This, that, oh gosh, really look nice. Yeah. And wahine, whatever, what is it, volleyball? No, water polo. Wahine water polo, yeah. They're leaving for their national championship thing. They didn't even play it. They're having a big thing that they're leaving because they're all into the fanfare thing now. It's all about, look, I mean, take sports and take a picture of the action. They're like, look at me, I got my luggage. It's not a picture. Yeah, baseball's back. You see a picture? Look at this one. Get out of here. There's a picture. Alright. Back into local style. Whatever. And inside, be cute. Oh, big question. If you had a child aged 12 to 15, would you allow her to get the COVID-19 vaccination? 6%, maybe, wait and see. 10%, no, I'm convinced on safety and or necessity. 84%, yes, it's safe. Good Brad Bubble Calvin. I'd be like, get them all shut up. I had to do it, now it's your turn. I wouldn't be an anti-vaxxer. Because the science behind anti-vaxxers is like stupid. It's, Q brains. Oh, Sudoku, okay, we're gonna go, I don't know if I probably missed something, but it's supposed to be driving fast, man. We got so much of this stuff. Look at the political cartoon. Oh, it's so nice to hate crabs again. Oh, wow, Archie cool. I don't know if these political cartoons, I know they're not usually funny, but, got different ones. Maybe there's a sort of not funny or funnier one. Okay, do we have time? Hopefully. Let us to the editor. Because opinions are like. Let us to the editor. Everyone's got one. Clean debris choking streams float to ocean. We got an article, homeowners work production from flooding, May 8th. This can be long kicked down the road for as long as the scratches and dents made it barely recognizable. North Shore residents have been asking the help for 20 plus years, and no city department will take responsibility. Why hasn't Polycarp movie stream been maintained until the stream air containment is there? Yeah. The streams get clogged. Clean them out. State, it's your problem. That's other people's problem. Pipeline system should not connect to internet. Pull the plug. Our country's mission-critical computers, such as those that control the colonial pipeline, should not be attached to the internet. The system cannot be hacked as long as there's no outside access. Take mental note there. I realize that the internet connection allows for the convenience of supervisors to work remotely from home, but other more secure means are available that limit the ability of hackers to attack the outside closed system. The convenience is not worth the risk. These systems need to be returned to an intranet, in which computers are accessible only from within the system itself. David Kuwait? Hello, Kona. Yeah, man. Just have like the mission critical thing, like in banks. You can't go on the internet and be like, oh, how much has you got in your bank account? They got those things. I'm surprised it wasn't like that before. Next, real quick, come on. Inept government will botch new system. Yeah, they did it with the old stadium. They said, it's going to be rust-proof, but it got rusty. Yeah. Now, next one. Aloha Stadium parking primarily for UH football. As the University of Hawaii football season ticket holder since 1978. Ta-da! I am concerned that the Aloha Stadium Authority has abdicated its responsibility to provide a venue for UH to play Division I football, per the vision of John Burns, first governor of Hawaii. This is the primary purpose of Aloha Stadium, parenthetical, not the swap meet, in parenthetical. My concern with the new development plan is that there appears to be little or no parking. No parking means no fans. No parking means that you just wasted $400 million. No fans, no football revenue, and you have no football team. And consequently, the loss of all UH sports. Glenn Yokoyama, Wailai Nui. Very convincing. Teach children how to litter in parks. Yeah, don't litter, period. No waiting period for inspecting Iran's nukes. Hopefully, President Joe Biden will make nuclear deals with Iran and North Korea. However, it is equally to be hoped that he does not repeat the fatal flaw of the first Iran deal, which imposed a waiting period for the inspection of suspected sites. This would have allowed them to move the materials for making nuclear weapons, such as enriched uranium, to a second site during the waiting period for the first site. Then, when the second site comes under suspicion, it would have a waiting period during which the material could be moved to a third site, or back to the first site, and so on, like the three shell game. That is why a future president may cancel the deal again. Alvin Blake, Los Angeles. I remember thinking that the first time they did that. It's like, you're gonna wait what? A couple months? Or what? They just like take some trucks and move. DC residents deserve benefits of statehood. Donald Carvin advocated retrocession, returning to ceded lands to Maryland as a solution to give more than 700,000 residents of Washington, D.C. voting representation in Congress. Article site April 24th. Carvin and the Republican members of Congress who are promoting retrocession at the national level have failed to ask the 86% of DC voters who endorsed a statehood referendum in 2016, or the more than 4 million voters of Maryland in 2020. If a marriage-like union forced by non-resident voters is something that would be acceptable to them. In Hawaii, in 1959, 93% of Hawaii voters endorsed statehood. In 2021, the residents of Washington, D.C. deserve their own U.S. senators and to become the 51st state of the Union. Eduardo Hernandez. Kakaako. No, Eduardo, we respect your opinion, but no! I mean, this, I don't know. When they said that's 51st state, I know some people think it's popular. It's 51st state. It's stated! No. The 51st state thing, I think, no. You don't rush into something like that. No. You know how long it took Montana to become a state? And they had gold. and Hawaii statehood is nothing to be compared with. But this is like a DC municipality. It's a city, pretty much. And no, you just don't solve your problems by making your city a state. And plus, it relates too much of that gerrymandering. You know, we get voters. That's what exactly the motive behind this is, that they get more votes. That's not a reason for statehood, I don't think. Anyways, that's it. Happy Friday. It is not Aloha Friday because it's not the end of the month. Anyways, he was like, oh yeah, this what do we call my feet? I love nuclear weapons.